How are you?
Good, how are you? Alive.
I'm very alive. I'm actually super excited for today as well.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
We're going to do things a bit differently. Different order, nothing
Okay.
revolutionary.
Nothing extra for me to do?
Oh, there's always stuff for you to do.
Okay, cool.
Don't doubt that. It's platinum, by the way, we're doing. It's the platinum base set.
Base set? Yes, that's exciting.
So, I mean, you actually told me about this. So platinum's kind of an expansion on Diamond and Pearl.
Yes.
In the games, anyway.
So essentially, it's platinum is like Diamond and Pearl's version of the yellow in red and blue.
Yeah, okay.
And emerald.
In Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
Gold, silver, and crystal.
Crystal. I was going to say, what's that? No, okay. Okay, well, let's not waste any time.
Yep.
Shall we get straight into it? Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good.
So what we're doing different today,
Okay.
we're not starting with good.
What are we starting with?
Well,
Because I went, ooh, because I kind of like this one.
do you? That's problematic for me, because I actually have this as borderline bad, potentially average. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. So are we starting with average?
No, we're starting with potentially bad.
Potentially bad.
We're basically starting with the two nominees for the Professor Oak's Research Award for the worst card of the set.
Okay.
So this is one of them. I'm guessing you're okay with this one. For me, it's, the Doug Trio is abnormally long. Or tall.
Well, actually, we
know.
don't know how long all they
You
actually
don't see
are,
underneath.
right?
Yes.
We have no idea.
But it's never depicted like this.
Okay.
Or at least, it just looks wrong.
Okay.
And then I don't like the style, the colours, nothing really works for me.
Okay.
So that's that.
Valid points.
That's one. The other one, I actually thought this one was worse, but I'm, again, borderline with both. So this is Remoraid, which is just a really unfortunate Pokemon, because I feel like... What are you going to tell me is good about this? The colours that are just going through the back there, which don't...
Well,
what are they?
I like the fact that it's not completely underwater, because it's got like a little bit of its head peeking out. And you got the little ripples
Why is
on
it
the
so...
water.
Like, I know it's a flat Pokemon, but why do they always draw it like it's been steamrolled? And then it's put weirdly on another 2D image that doesn't quite match the angle. There's just nothing... There have been one or two okay ones, but the majority of Remoraids...
has been a bit unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
So those are your two nominees.
All right. Can I sit on them?
You can sit.
think
There might
on
be
them?
something worse that comes up where I go, oh, actually, maybe that was worse.
Yeah.
But for me, very easily, these are the two worst cards in the set.
Okay. I mean, if these are easily the two worst cards of the set, then I think we're in for a decent set.
I think so. We'll see. Time will tell. Let's pop those to the side. Now, the next thing we're going to do is the average.
Okay.
So we're going to, and this is the one I'm on a fence about. I kind of look at it and go, that's probably good, but let's just get Dave's opinion to be sure.
Side.
Yeah, you want that? You think that's good? It is cool.
Yeah,
All right.
that's pretty cool.
All right. I didn't want to second guess myself for every card. Bronzong, nothing special.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's in a cave.
Decent detail, though.
Well, I mean, is it?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's fine. It's nothing.
It's pretty cool.
I'm not writing home about this card.
Okay.
Crobat. Get you out of the way.
Interesting style. Who is it by?
Midori. Is it Midori? No. Makoto Imai.
Right.
You see that? No, you can't. Doesn't want to play ball. Anyway, yeah. So, happy with this there. I mean, again, it's a bat in a cave. Like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Octillery.
Where is it?
I don't know. You want to say kind of like the Docklands or something like that.
Maybe.
Regardless, like I like the color of the Octillery, but it's just sitting there. There's not too much happening. Background's pretty average too.
Fair.
Survivor.
I like the style.
Do you? Number one, I feel like we've definitely seen this before with the cliffs like that. I don't know if the proportions are wrong. Like if the Survivor is that big, then I feel like the rocks should be bigger. But there's nothing. I don't know.
There could be small rocks up close.
The depth with the color doesn't. I know what you're saying, and I did have that thought too. But the depths just don't. Like the color and the shadowing doesn't. Yeah.
I like the subtle details. You see the rocks falling down too.
Or are they in the water?
No one's falling down.
Is it
off the cliff?
Oh,
that one's on its way down.
Yeah, which is also a problem because it could actually just be in the water. How do you know it's not?
Because it's not cut off.
Well, no, it could be huge underneath. You don't know what's going on under there. Anyway, that's staying there.
Fine.
Cacnea.
I mean, it's cute that it's looking at a leaf, autumn leaf.
Friend.
Yeah, agreed.
Cool, easy. Not bad, nothing great. Combi, they just do the same over and over. I swear they've just reprinted this with a different background about 5 times across Diamond and Pearl sets and this.
It kind of loses itself in the background.
As well.
A little bit. It's nice though. It's kind of like, it's pretty. It's a very pretty background.
Yeah. I like the lighting. The sun. Although the sun should be on the other side of the lighting. If you think about it. It's coming from behind.
They could have another light source. Okay, also, pop quiz. Is this a male combi or a female combi?
This is a female one.
Yeah, you remember it.
The triangle head. This is an electric, which also not great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. How about you?
Maybe. I mean, I know we're supposed to be more objective with this thing, with this ranking, but you're not a big fan of that art style, right?
No. Well, no, it's not that. Like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's true. I like the sharp lines it's got going though. But it's still an average card.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't think that it ties in the proportions with the background. Like, okay, again, I know what you're saying. It could be up close, but then the camera angle just
it's a little off.
Yeah. Anyway, it's staying there. This Honchko just gets too lost in the background.
It's too there's too much grey going on in the background.
Needed more contrast.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I can see what they were trying to do, but
okay.
Yeah. Mari. So I was reading a Reddit thread about Yuko Mori. Yuko Mori? Is that it?
Yeah, Yuko.
Yeah, Yuko Mori.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of love, which I find interesting because, again, I think sometimes the cards that Yuko Mori does are done well. Sometimes, like this it's just a plasticine figure up close. Like there's nothing special about this.
The background is, the depth of field is very short, so you don't really see much of the background.
No.
At all. It's all blurred. But it's nice. It's done really well. Does she, I'm curious to know if she, makes these by herself or, kind of have to be, right?
I
or
don't
are
know.
they, manufactured?
They could well be.
Interesting.
I mean, because they don't look like plasticine. I mean, they could well be, to be fair, but they look more like hard plastic to me. But who knows? Regardless, this one, it's pretty, but it's just sort of, again, standing there, nothing's happening.
Okay, I have to agree.
Yeah,
still a cute card though.
Routes. I think we've seen this before.
Very similar.
It just feels like it's a flea on a dog's back, which I feel like is a common made.
Oh gosh, now you've ruined it for me too.
But you can see that, right?
Yes, I can see it now.
Tiny, tiny routes on a big dog's back. Shuppet.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
I just think it's too, again, not enough. Doesn't stand out enough from the background.
Really? I think it stands out plenty.
It's just all the same tone of green and blue, if you know what I mean. Not the same shade, the same, deep and...
I'm going to put that to the side.
Okay.
I'm going to think about that one later.
I think you'll find it'll stay an average. That's my guess.
Probably. This one's pretty cool. Cool pose.
Yeah, again, my issue here is I think it gets lost a little bit in the background.
Does it though? Because I feel like the light source is coming from the front where we are, right? That's why you see the face and the light on the tail as well, and the tuft of hair in the front. And then you've got everything else dark at the back, so it kind of makes sense in that sense.
Yeah, but I still think it gets lost in it. I hear what you're saying. I don't know. I just also the background. You've got about there's nothing going on in the background. If you 2 buildings and a moon.
It's like Team Galactic's.
They need a better hideout there if that's the case. Look, you can put that to the side if you want, but I just very unimpressed with that. Okay, couple of stadium cards or trainer cards. Galactic HQ.
Pretty cool.
But not good, right? No.
Okay.
Level max.
Okay.
It's a potion bottle. It's fine. Life herb.
It's a life herb.
Yeah. Looker's investigation.
Hey, Looker. Yeah. Ken. Definitely Ken.
plus power. It's a funky background, I will say that, but it's still just a
Kind of ties in nicely with the capsule.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's Pokeball.
It's not bad.
Something's happening.
It's okay.
Pokedex. Right. Pokedex.
Yeah.
Easy. Pokemon Rescue. Is that a...
That's
What?
kind of cute.
Is it a Klefki?
No. It's a Bron. No.
Bronzor?
Me-
Meat. It's the little gear one,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
before Bron. No, it's not a little. It's a shield. It's a psychic metal shield. It's before Bronzor. Bronzor?
There's Bronzong and Bronzor.
So this is Bronzor. Bronzong is the evolved one. Yes. Gosh, a mental blank.
The metal type one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Metal psychic, steel and psychic.
Steel.
Psychic.
Yeah, sorry, steel. Yeah.
Cute little drawing. It's not bad.
But is it... Okay, you can put it to the side and have a look. Armor Fossil.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
And very similarly, Skull Fossil. Which is fine. Happy with that? Yeah, easy. Shall we move on to good?
Yes, please.
Alright, let's do that. Here is an Ampharos.
Ampharos.
Quite pretty.
It is. I think even without the hollow, it's actually quite nice.
The hollow does make it jump a lot.
It does, but the backgrounds. I think the green against the yellow. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very nice.
Happy with it? Good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Here's a Delcatty. I like the simplicity here. Like the pose. What is Dave thinking?
That's a bit. Okay. It's like simple but done well,
Well, I think the
It
colours tie in.
and it captures the elegance of a Delcatty.
Yes, as well.
I feel.
So it's
So-
got a little bit of a pose going.
Okay. Good. Yeah,
I'd be
it's pretty
happy.
good. Yeah,
I'd be happy to
pretty
pull
good.
that. Gardevoir.
Oh.
So I think this one's quite pretty as well
It
in a
is.
different way. Again, let's see if we can get the right. There you go. You can sort of see the background gives you a bit more contrast, nice colours in there.
Yep. Good card.
Yeah, easy.
Very pretty.
A Rampardos. Rampardos?
Why have I always said Rampharos?
No.
No idea. Now, apparently I can't read. That's pretty cool. Cool pose. Mid action, mid run kind of thing. Background ties in nicely. Yeah, good.
I feel like the camera is hitting the hollow angle just right today. Getting a lot of the sparkle.
I think so. And also, doesn't make it too, over the top.
Agreed.
Good balance.
Okay, well,
Let's work with the camera today.
we've got lucky. Keeping this in good?
Yep.
Easy. Now we move on to some rares. Bastiodon.
Good drawing.
Yeah,
Good
quite
detail.
up close, but done well.
Nice.
Beautify. Aptly named.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, indeed. Thought you'd appreciate it.
Well framed. Love the flowers as well. Good touch.
Good colours.
Good.
Excellent.
Good card.
A Blissey.
Oh.
What? What's the
A little bit washed out, faded, but that's the art style. It's good drawing though, and very happy.
And I think the washed out works here. Overexposed.
Ties
almost.
in nicely with it.
Quite
Good
happy.
colours, yeah. That works.
Here is Dialga. What? Not a fan?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually quite like this. I think number one, I like the background colours, and for some reason, Dialga in this pose happens a lot, where his front legs seem to be down and the back ones are up, and I can't explain why. But it's a classic Dialga pose, seemingly.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Is this a Kent one?
It is, yes.
It is a Kent one.
Well, so hold on. What's the fence sitting about?
Don't know. It's a bit very boring.
Really,
For me.
even with the colours, even with the pose.
Yeah, but a good background doesn't make up for not a great.
No, we've said that it does. It can.
It
can
can.
add to it. We have said that before. Okay, if this was but even if this were on a plain black background and you had enough contrast between the Pokemon, I actually think it would work. We have some nice little details, little spark on the You brought the horn there?
I'm going to put it to the side.
Okay. You do that. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Okay, we have an Empoleon now.
Ooh, this one's very pretty.
Enjoy that?
Love it. And I love how the leaves are under the water, like sinking down kind of thing. The little bubbles, the little details. The angle is beautiful too. Right?
It is a good angle, yeah, with the lighting.
Very nice.
Okay, good. Giratina?
Kent.
It's not.
Kent. No?
No, seemingly not. It's... Let's see what that says. I can't read anymore. Yusuke Ishikawa.
Oh. I'm wrong. Is that correct?
So this is somewhat reminiscent of the Dialga you just looked at.
Yes.
Because it's... Although I think this is actually really cool.
I actually like this one.
Okay.
It's framed quite nicely. And the colours are nice.
Yeah.
So good and good.
Good. Alright.
Not sure about the Dialga though.
We'll come back to it. Cricketune.
Good drawing.
Simple, yeah. Nothing
But
wrong
is
with
it a bit too simple?
I don't know. It's sort of flying in the air. It's not like
Is it flying? Oh, it is flying in the air. Okay.
I'm happy with it there. Nice colours. Love disc.
Actually, one of the better love discs we've seen so far, right? It's doing something.
You've seen some
We've
nice
seen
love
good
discs.
ones,
Some
yeah.
nice background, colourful ones. This is fun because it's out of the air.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. It works.
Good. Glad you're
Good.
happy with that. Here's a Ninetales. Just for
Oh,
you.
interesting. In the fields?
Yeah. Not setting them on fire, thank you. It's actually quite pretty, but it's just...
Okay, so it's the tail, the back is towards us, and it's turning its head to the right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good card. I like the pose, I think. I really do.
It's a bit too simple, though.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know.
You can put it to the side if you want. Put it there. Have a think.
That's a good trick. No,
Okay.
keep it there.
Excellent. Palkia.
Okay, very similar to the Dialga. But this pose is pretty cool. It's like sumo wrestling.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that. It's about to...
Actually, do they go together?
I mean, they kind of always do and don't.
Kind of, not really.
They're like, different enough.
Yeah.
They've obviously gone for the same style. That's what I would say. Sorry to let you know. Yeah, again.
Yeah, good.
Good. Easy. Don't have to expand on that one. This Shaman is not supposed to be a hollow. It's a theme deck exclusive. But I seemingly don't have the other one.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, I quite like it.
It's
It's
a
nice
beautiful drawing. Even without the hollow. The detail in it, the colours in it. Beautiful.
But goody good.
Pretty good.
Excellent.
No, it's not doing enough to being great.
Okay, good. Toxicroak.
Isn't this one a little too dark? I mean, the lighting...
So, I actually, now I had this initially too, but I think ultimately it does, in context it works.
Yeah.
And you do, the blue pose, anger, it's got more going on.
And it's a Team Galactic Toxicroak, so
yes.
that darkness and that ominous look. Yeah, okay.
You okay with it here?
Yes. Talk myself into it.
I'm glad, easy. Combuskin.
Oh, it's running.
Yes, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's captured quite nicely.
Easy. We move on. This one, I think is just okay in good, but it might be too simple.
I like it.
And
it makes me happy.
Okay. I think the colours work, the fluffy, it's just okay and good.
But objectively, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Good colours, good drawing, doing something, kind of.
Here's a Houndoom.
Oof.
It's funny, I don't actually like this one, but I think that's partly the style, or is it a 3D render?
Sort of, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's problematic in some ways, because I just don't think I like that style.
But objectively, it fits in good, because it's got a cool pose, it's good detail and art style. It's not drawing, it's not really a drawing.
No.
You get the point.
I think it's okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Kirlia.
That's pretty...
Kirlia?
I say Kirlia, but I
always said Kirlia, I don't know. Definitely not Kirlia, it's Kirlia.
That's nice. That's
I like
very
whistling
nice.
with the leaves.
The angle too.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Easy. Lombre.
Ombre. Cool. Yeah, good drawing.
I don't know what it's doing, but I like the poses on the water. It's fun. Lucario.
Oh.
So
I like the aura glow around it.
Aura sphere.
Yeah.
So this is...
Let's do the wave.
I hadn't actually read that. I got as far as aura. This is the pre-release for the set. It's got a little pre-release stamp on it.
Nice. I love it. Love this card. Really good card.
Okay, good. Sorry. Mightyena, running Mightyena.
Oh, nice. You feel the speed.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't actually like it, but I can appreciate.
Really? Why don't you like it? It's actually really well drawn.
Oh, it is. I agree with you. It's a subjective thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's in good because objectively I see where it is good. Okay, easy. We move on to Primpop.
Go on.
So I really appreciate this for its simplicity. I think the simple background. Number one, I don't mind the colours in there. It's a nice juxtaposition.
Pink is nice.
But I think it really just gives power and like the focus on the Pokemon and its pose. It's kind of.
I mean, it does. Yeah, that was why grabbed my attention straight away.
Well, there's nothing else that can. I get that. So I'm okay with this. Actually, if the colours in the background are a bit more boring, I also think the sun, like the lighting, makes sense. It's coming from behind. Yeah, I think it's a well drawn card, well thought out.
Agreed.
Okay, lovely. This one as well.
Oh.
Initially, I was a little bit overwhelmed. Or was like, "What's going on? Why is there so much red?" Does the Probopass? It's good, yeah.
It's really good.
I'm glad because initially I wasn't sure, and I was like, "No, I actually quite like this. I think it is well done." I wish that background was done with a more interesting Pokemon. But it's
that's a really good card.
Yeah, easy. Shieldon.
Oh, fighting behind a tree.
I think it's more headbutting the tree.
Maybe.
It's kind of knocking it. You get a little bit of sense it's chipping the wood there, it looks like. I think this is a really cool card.
Agreed. Yeah.
Well done. Silcoon.
Nice. Yeah, I think this style really works for it.
I agree. Because I don't like the card, but...
It's framed nicely. It's got good details as well. Good colours, so yeah, good card.
Easy. Vigoroth.
Oh, nice action shot. Good pose.
Yeah, is it kind of... It's that, isn't it? It's one of those ones.
Well, not really.
You don't think, isn't that the ground there?
No.
Or is it... Are the trees
The
pointing?
trees are...
Well, on that side they're that way, but over here you'd be like...
I don't know.
Anyway.
That could be.
I'm
going to put that to the side, because I
like that.
quite like that one.
Alright.
Really well.
Here's a chance.
I like this way more than the Blissey.
Yes. Cool. I'm on board with that. What's going on?
I'm going to put it to the side.
That quickly?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Chimchar.
Oh, that is really good.
Getting excited?
Oh, yeah.
You want that one to the side as well?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Diglett. I really appreciate this one.
This one's really good.
1,000,000 times better than the Dug Trio, right?
Yeah. Good and good. Yeah.
Easy. Okay, we won't dwell too much. I like the details, even the shading on the Diglett. It's actually a very good card. Dunsparce. Right.
Oh.
Nice colours.
Yeah. And, you rarely see this angle of a Dunsparce. Usually it's always on the ground from the top down kind of thing.
Yes, this is true.
This one makes it look like it's huge. And it's actually quite strong, whereas it's not really. Yeah, I really like this one. Really good drawing.
Cool. Staying here then.
Yes.
Alrighty, grammar.
Like it.
The style works here, right?
It really does.
Yeah. No, okay, there are so many other Pokemon maybe that you put this against and it just wouldn't... Oops, sorry,
no, it wouldn't work.
Okay.
The colours are good too. The greens and the brown and the purple and the blues. Perfect.
Happy with it here.
Yeah.
This is a very happy, bright, colourful one.
Yep. Very nice rainbow. Good drawing.
Nothing more to say there. Yeah. And the details on the flowers, I think, are very nice. Cricketot?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very, simplistic art style, but works really well. The colours are nice. Well drawn.
Good. I don't like it, but I agree with everything you said. So it stays in good. This is an interesting one, because we've kind of already mentioned the style. Hikikomori.
That's pretty good though. I think it.
Well, what makes this work is the tongue.
The tongue, but also everything kind of fits the foreground. The little rocks or pebbles in the foreground, size-wise, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but my one complaint is the background is just
too blurred. I mean,
blurred, boring,
field, right?
dark. Like, I know you get at least the juxtaposition with the Pokemon and dark background, but could be done so much better.
But it's done good enough.
I think, yeah, the pose of the Pokemon is what saves this for me, and the colours of the Pokemon, not the background. Lotad.
That's cool.
Coming out. Nice detail. Easy. No more to add. Easy. Nose pass.
They're very different style to the Probopass.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's cool.
Keep it there. Fuchina, different style as well.
That's adorable.
That's quite cute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little off-putting how flat it is.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But it works. Because that's the style, and in that pose, it just makes sense. Yeah.
Easy. Okay. Another one that I think really works is a Psyduck.
Yeah, agreed. It's a decent detail too, right?
Yeah. Feels like it's just belly flopped, things coming up to the side. Yeah, really well done.
Yeah. Are those like ginkgo tree leaves?
I don't know what they are.
So Google it later.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's ginkgo tree.
I'll take your word for it.
Could be wrong.
Happy and good?
Yes. Well, you might want to move it up to green.
I don't know. If that didn't strike you, let's just leave it. We'll go with my gut instinct. Initial instinct.
Yeah.
Her ugly. I don't know what's going on here. I don't actually know if I agree with myself anymore. Okay. Go. Side. Okay, I'm on board with that. Riolu, this one I think is nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good colours, good detail. Yeah. Oh, and this is also a very nice detail.
Skitty. Love the detail in it. Love the shading and the lighting as well. It's done really well.
It does. It does work.
Because that light filtering through the trees.
Yeah. Slackos.
That's not the award winner?
Oh, it's not.
Ooh. Well, I'm expecting good things. Big things.
We'll get to that in a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty. Good drawing. Very nice.
Yeah, nice colours. Choco.
That's actually pretty cool. I know we usually complain about too red or too orange, but I think because of the smog and the smoke that's coming out from it, it works quite nicely.
And with fire Pokemon, if they're red, you kind of makes sense there. Okay. Now this one, take a second look at the angle of the Pokemon because it does it's a little bit weird at first, but it actually is really well drawn.
Yeah, it looks like the neck is a little. It's like an owl.
Yeah,
360.
It does, but there's just enough of a shadow there, the line, the crease, and then even the lighting on the inside of the front of the hip. I don't know. It's the background detail as well. Whatever. Well,
it's a beautiful drawing.
Yeah, I initially I was like, oh, very strange, but then I looked in more detail. Happy and good?
I mean, they can do that, like a fox, dog, cat hybrid thing. Fox?
Definitely, it's a fox. Yeah, Firefox.
Yeah, makes sense. Like the 9. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Easy.
Good.
This one, Paul.
This one's done well.
Works
very
well.
simple, but it ties in quite nicely. You can actually picture if it was take out the figurine, put in a real caterpillar. It's not out of place.
No. Easy. Alright, we have a couple of stadium cards here. This Broken Time Space. I just thought the colours work well. You got some lightning going on. The changing shade of the blue in the background.
I think that depicts Broken Time Space quite well.
Yeah, I have no idea what that would be, but it's cool. So keep that. Cyrus's Conspiracy. So
Ken Sugimori.
Definitely Ken Sugimori, but it's just done well.
I mean, surprisingly, the lighting kind of works.
Yeah.
On the actual drawing of Cyrus and the background.
Details.
Give it that. Yeah.
It could go either way, but I'm happy with it.
It's like on the border.
Yeah. Give it the benefit. Miasma Valley. Another
That
one.
is very pretty.
Isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad you agree.
Wow.
I'm always worried about putting stadiums and trainer cards in good or above, but
Not too worried.
well pulled. Really cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, this one I need to read. Team Galactic's Invention G101 Energy Gain.
Complex. Is that a Toxico? Wearing a watch, and that's the device thing?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
That is cool. Very different.
Yes.
Deserves to be in good just for that.
That one, yes. Absolutely. The team name, the name of the card is...
That's ridiculous.
Yes. This one is Team Galactic's Invention G-103 Power Spray. I have no idea what that thing is, but it's cool. It's got 3 Pokemon standing around it working it. And I'm assuming...
I mean, it sprays something, right?
Yeah.
It gives them a boost in power.
Exactly.
Probably should read that thing, but we'll read it later.
No one has time for that. It's 21st century.
Ooh.
Team Galactic's Invention G-105 Poketurn.
Interesting.
Bidding out, that's a Bronzong.
Oh, it is! Oh my god, I couldn't even make it out.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's got...
Colours are good.
Are they energies coming?
Energy, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that means. Okay, this one, initially I had in grade, looked at it again and was like, it's probably just a little bit too up close, too hard to tell what's going on. It's just kind of looks like a big Dialga head.
I have to agree. Good colours though.
Blues are lovely in the background.
Yep.
But happy with it in grade.
Yes.
Alright. A Drapion.
Ooh, nice colours. The yellow kind of works with the purple, but like close. That's a bit simple in the background, but I don't know what else they can do, right? Or usually all the level X cards are like kind of like a swirly or a different kind of background.
Yeah,
nothing too detailed, right? It's a style.
Yeah, I quite like the gold, but that doesn't make it a great card.
It's a good card.
Yeah. Okay, keep it there. You might recognise these cards.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a different take to them. Kind of like last week, actually, when we had the different, I believe it was the Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon.
Oh, okay. Oh, like a redo kind of thing.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I do remember.
So, like, looking at it, what would, like, good, average, great?
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
I was on the fence. I kind of looked at it initially, had it in average, and then I actually, what differentiates this from the base set one for me is a little, quite similar to the ones last week. More depth in the holo in the background.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I don't know if that is enough to make it good, or if it's still average. We can discuss in detail. We have a Cypher.
Oh yeah, okay. So these are more similar to the original ones than the Charizard,
Charmeleon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose so. This is probably similar in that it's just a more zoomed in. But I like this. It's still a good card.
Okay.
Background works.
Yep.
Happy with it? Good?
Yep.
Okay. We have one of the secret ones.
Shiny Lotad.
Yes.
Love the angle. Love the colours.
Yep. Yeah, I think the angle is really cool.
Good card.
And then another one is this Vulpix.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
Nice.
The reverse holo was
simple,
really cool.
But nice.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Thinking about Hitmonchan still?
Yeah, thinking about that.
Okay, we'll get to that. Let us move on to the Great.
Yes. Great. Okay.
Get excited.
Ooh, that's a hefty pile.
It is, absolutely. And there are some hitters in here.
Wow.
So, Blastoise?
Wow.
Blastoise?
Great card.
Really? It is, isn't it?
Ooh. Bonus Rainbow too.
Yeah, well, the Rainbow almost just knocked it over. It's not quite an epic card, but it's a great card. It's a great card.
I think it's too cute to be great. I mean, epic.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It needs to be doing a little. It needs to be more aggressive almost. Okay, change the angle there a bit. So sticking with that in great. Yep. Easy. Next up, we have this was the one that was borderline epic, I think, but wasn't quite there.
Okay.
Wasn't quite there.
Ooh, I can see why. Yeah.
Just
really awesome drawing. The detail, the style.
It is a fantastic card.
Let's put that to the side.
We can discuss it more detail.
Yeah, I'll closer look at it later.
All the colours, everything about it works.
It's framed quite nicely too.
Okay. On my life, I didn't realise who it was by.
course it is.
Hajime Kusajima.
His bug.
I like. Okay, well, you can put him to the side somewhere. Dialga.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah,
this is done nicely.
So again, if you can get
way more nicely.
Get the angle just right of the colours in the background.
Beautiful.
Just so much happening there. Happy with it?
Yep.
Great. Excellent. We have another Dialga. I believe this is the fourth of the set.
There's a lot of Dialgas.
That's a lot of Dialgas.
Are there any Palkias? I mean, there's one. I saw one so far.
Have we only seen the one?
I think so.
Maybe we've only seen the one. There are definitely more to come. There.
Okay.
Okay, the colours in this are just phenomenal.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Another great card.
Agreed. Great
Easy.
card. Great drawing.
Just in case you haven't had enough Dialga, here is another.
This one kind of gets lost in it a little bit.
It does. Might be a little bit the screen, the video there. If you look at it in person, you definitely get more of a sense of it. And you get more colours in the background too.
Yeah. It's very pretty, actually.
Yeah.
In real life.
Kind of. So if you're on that angle, I mean, it loses some with the reflection, but it's not too bad there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Easy.
Great.
Happy with the Dialga there?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, next up we have a Giratina.
Oh, wow. That is magnificent.
It is. Great colours. Everything about it is just...
Oh, beautiful.
Phenomenal.
I love it. It's a great card. 100%.
Nearly an epic? It's one of those ones where it's kind of...
borderline, right? It's... Can we say it's doing something? Kind of. Let loose or earth power, like the rocks are floating. It's like doing a move, but then... Yeah, I don't know.
It's just... Yeah, look, I think ultimately it'll stay in great, but we can get into more detail after. I actually think in some ways this is a better Giratina than the last one.
Whoa.
Like, it's just so cool. Totally different style.
And is that the moon behind it too?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow. Goodness gracious.
Maybe I don't know if the clouds or the ocean underneath it, whatever's going on. Very, very cool. They're very, very good. You want that one to the side as well? Okay. We can discuss. I mean, this is almost a come down after these last few cards, but it's a Manectric. So, electricity going on. The background, I think you also need to give some attention to, which again, maybe on
it's a hollow.
Yes, it is.
I didn't realize.
With the background.
It's very cool.
It really is.
What is that flash though around it? Is this electricity? Electric barrier, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, with Manectric, you expect electricity.
It's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. I think it's a great card. You wanted a Palkia. Here is a Palkia for you.
Okay, I can't figure out what it's doing. Oh, okay, head's down there, bottom right corner. Flying sort of thing.
Yeah, and you got thunder and you got lightning. Might be thunder. You'd assume there would be thunder.
Yeah. Can't
hear it though on the card.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, again, in person, this is actually very, very cool.
Okay.
A Shaman.
Cute.
And the detail on the flowers, the colours, like, just the red pop there, the light as well around a bit of an aura going on.
Yep. It's like, it's a bit simple, but it works.
It's a beautiful card.
Beautiful card.
Yeah.
So, hence a great card.
Yes. And another Shaman. I don't know why they have two in this set, but they do.
That's the alt form. The sky form? Oh, I can't remember. There's a different form.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Another very beautiful card with a lovely swirl down the bottom.
Bonus. So colours are beautiful too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just okay. Slay King.
Oh, whoa! Yes.
Very cool. Wasn't it a great angle?
Yeah, definitely. Very different. Usually, Slay Kings are sleeping or lying down.
We've seen a couple of angry ones.
This one is not. Yeah, that's true, but this one is not, and it's done so well.
Yeah.
The angle, the depth as well.
I was literally about to mention the depth.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Great card.
Excellent. This Weevil? I don't know.
So, Weevil? I always said Weevil.
Weevil makes more sense. Yeah.
But then the spelling's different.
It is what it is. So this, again, on camera, you kind of lose it a bit, but the pose...
Better in person.
The detail, like with whatever's going on down here, I don't know if it's a city or if it's a rock face. That's a bridge of sorts.
Well, it's Team Galactic Weevil, so that's probably their headquarters or base.
Yeah, I suppose that makes the most sense.
On the mountains, maybe?
Nonetheless,
it's cool. It's an awesome drawing.
Alright, I'm glad you're on board
Great
with
pose.
that. We have, I'm going to this is the reverse. Actually, we'll start with the normal version. There is Altaria.
Oh, pretty.
Yes, exactly. Pretty beautifully drawn. And there is the reverse holo, which, as usual, adds very little to it.
Yeah, true.
But
Great card.
Sure. Easy. Get that out of the way. Bennett makes sense there. Double T. So this, I like the style and the story kind of thing. It's jumping out of a closet.
It works. This style really works with the Pokemon. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. I also like that they've actually drawn coat
coat hangers.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. Dustox.
Oh. Not a personal fan of the Pokemon itself, but this is nice.
Yeah, the
Very
style, the colours, it's kind of... I actually don't even know what style you describe this as, but I really like it.
Yep, agreed. Great card.
Excellent. Another fantastic Giratina. I think it's fantastic.
The colours make this...
They do.
And it makes sense, because it's from the Distortion world, I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. It's been a while.
I'll take your word for it.
But that's nice. It's really done really nicely.
Yeah.
Great card. But this one's definitely in grey.
Yes. Yeah. This one, very similar to the Houndour we saw before.
Houndour?
Was it Houndour, right?
Houndour.
Is it a Houndour?
Houndour.
So it's an interesting style.
Yeah.
But it's got electricity. You've got a Gyarados that's kind of half in the water. You can see it's angry. So it's just okay in grey.
Cool. Yeah. Good enough to be in grey.
I think so. That's a good way to put it. A very cool Infernape, I think.
Yeah. Very nice. Clothes, good drawing, great drawing.
Lovely details. Yeah. Colours, everything about that works. A Licky.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Isn't it?
This is done so well.
Yeah.
So different to the Licky Tongue.
Entirely different, yes.
Polar opposites. But this is beautiful.
The detail on the leaves as well.
Yeah. And it's mid-air, mid-jump kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Spider-Man swinging on buildings, except using its tongue to swing on trees.
Yeah.
Branches. I love it. It's great.
That it is. Another great one is this Ludicolo.
Is Ludicolo dabbing before dabbing became a thing?
That's a very valid question, because it does look like that, hey. The dabbing pose aside.
Great card.
Yeah.
Great detail. Love the colours in the background too.
One of my favourite things here is it's right on... It's taken at the moment of dawn. So you've got the sun just coming up over the background and you still got a little bit of the star darkness.
Yeah. Lovely.
This Torterra.
That's a pretty cool Torterra.
It is. I think it's done really well.
Yeah. You rarely see a Torterra on its two hind legs.
This is done awesomely. I like the...
detail in the leaves in the back.
Yeah, and the colours on the right.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, everything works. A little bit more simple Cacturn.
Oh, yeah.
But the colours again.
Yeah. And nighttime in the desert, you got the cactus in the back.
Yeah.
Cacti in the back. Is
Cacti.
Cacti? Yeah. Cool.
Or multiple Cacturn in poses.
Nice.
A Carvanine, again with some fantastic colours. Carnivine.
That's how you say it.
Did I say it differently?
I don't know. I didn't say it. I didn't say it properly. I really like this one.
Yeah. It's a great card. It's awesome.
Wow.
I feel like the brief they got for this set, and again, I don't know if it's something that you just mentioned within the games where you said that there's some sort of... What was it? You said the different...
You need to remind me, because I have no idea what I just said.
You mentioned it with the Giratina where it was like...
the distortion world
yeah, that was it. Oh, so basically the point I'm making is that they've just gone with the backgrounds, very cool colours.
Ties in nicely.
This one maybe not so much fits into that distortion world thing, but the brief they've gotten is very cool, I think, thus far. A Cascoon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, style, cool. All the colours, everything just works with it.
Same style as the Dustox, which makes sense because it evolves into the Dustox.
Does it?
Wait, does it?
No, it's called the Silcoon.
No, Silcoon evolves into Beautifly. Cascoon evolves into Dustox. Yes.
Really?
Yes. That's the eyes.
Cascoon evolves into Dustox?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Silcoon
Wait, you're making me doubt myself now, but I'm pretty sure.
No, I just always go with what you say on that. Regardless, I just really like this card.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's still a great card. It's beautiful.
Granados.
Yeah, not bad.
Lighting, the
Pretty
colours,
cool.
the pose, details.
On the mountain. Cool.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, for me, this is one of those cards that would just never get enough attention when you pulled it from a pack. But
definitely.
It does deserve it.
But it's really, really well drawn.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I just got distracted there for a moment with a different card. This is the Grotle. Again, the lighting. Similar to the last one, I suppose, in some ways. Grotle? Grotle?
Yeah. Because there's no W. Grotle.
I would have thought the double T would have made it Grotle. Anyway.
Grotle. Grotle.
Detail in the foreground. This one, again, could have been a good... I went with glass half full today.
Yeah, okay. And I can feel that today.
Are you happy with it here?
Yes, I am.
You sure?
Yes.
Alright, so we'll keep that in grey. This is one of the nominees for the Glad Brad.
Glad Brad?
Yes, the Glad Brad.
Ooh.
It's Amos Magus.
Hello.
And we'll do it this way so you get a different view of it altogether.
Oh, the lamppost.
Yeah.
Love the colours.
I want to say the moon in the background.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, colour. The fantastic card. So that's one of the ones that you get to decide.
Cool. How many nominations do we have?
I have no idea.
Okay.
At least 2. That's all I can tell you. Monferno.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, great drawing. Great details. Great card.
Yeah, easy. We move on. Here is another nominee.
Whoa.
This muck.
Whoa. Borderline epic.
So this is from our dear friend Hajime Kusajima.
Is it really?
Yeah. So, I have to hide it from you just to make sure that your reaction is genuine.
This is awesome.
It is fantastic, isn't it? It's a nominee.
I'm going to have a tough time deciding later.
That you will, I hope. This Wartortle?
Wartortle?
Yeah,
War.
I think this is really well done.
Whoa. Yeah, no. Sorry. Got distracted. Yes, agreed.
Easy.
Love it.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Zangoose.
Way.
Different, isn't it?
Look at that pose. Very
different.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You just love Hajime Kusajima. He's made, he doesn't, it's like he designed for us. Like, I see other people, I actually don't think there's any recognition, there's no love for Hajime Kusajima's cards.
Yeah.
I see
Mitsuhiro Arita, Ken Sugimori.
Yeah, I even see, as I said before, Yuko Mori gets a lot of love.
You know what? If we had talent and could draw, this is how we would love to draw. Be able to draw.
Absolutely. I mean, this is not my favorite one of his cards by any means, but it's just different. It's cool. It's well done.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, great card.
Another Carnivine.
Very nice. Very nice.
This one, it's interesting because it almost gets lost in the background with all the colours and the green and everything else. But
kind of, but it kind of ties in nicely with the Pokemon, right? Because it's a vine Pokemon or grass and the leaf plant type Pokemon. It gets lost in the plant.
That's it. It's kind of like a chameleon. You kind of expect to see it blend in a bit.
That's right.
All right, easy. Oh, love this Lapras. It's
so simple, but it's so beautiful.
Exactly.
The shading, the lighting, the colours, the detail in the water. Goodness me.
I'd almost consider this an award nominee as well. We can, it's different, but let's stick it in there. A Misdreavus, which is also a nominee, I think, for me.
I can tell.
It's similar to the Miss Magus.
Yeah. I mean, I love the consistency, right? When they tie in together really nicely. Yeah. Makes sense.
I agree. So we're going to stick both of them. I actually like that. It's almost... I always think that's better than that. But anyway, we'll discuss that off. A Piplup.
Cute. Love the detail in the water, the background. Simple pose. But it's kind of telling the story, and the background and colours actually lift it up. So,
you mentioned the pose. For me, normally I would crucify a card for having a Pokemon just sitting there doing nothing. But here it makes total sense.
Right, sitting in the water, just enjoying life.
Yeah, I think it's really, really well done.
Natural environment. You can't say no to that.
That you cannot. This Squirtle...
Oh my goodness.
So this Squirtle in other sets could have easily won the best card.
I'm guessing this is a nominee too.
It is. I mean, yeah, it is one of the ones that I had in mind, but I just don't think it's better than the other ones. But we'll decide. We'll discuss. It's awesome.
So good.
Like it's kicking the water. Yeah. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Makes me happy.
I'm glad that it does. Swablu. Another great card, I think. Like colours, a little bit simple in some ways. I don't know, actually. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Easy. We'll just leave that one in great. Again, another great Taurus.
Whoa. Okay, so normally we would also crucify this for being way too close and cut off.
You would.
I would. But the lighting, the angle... Yeah, it works.
It's really
cool.
Really cool. Alright, I'm glad you're on board with that. A Torchic, which... I love the style of this. So the background... is it brush strokes? I don't really... Looks like a bit of a painting to me.
Yep.
It's spitting fire as well. Is it spitting fire?
I don't know. It's kind of behind its head, so that's kind of a bit weird for me. I thought it was spitting fire, but then at the same time it's coming from behind its head.
Focus energy? I don't know. Fire shard.
I don't know.
We'll move on.
We have a problem now.
This Turtwig.
Okay, so Turtwig, Grottle, Torterra.
Yeah.
All three of them have a mid-jump.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. It's very different.
That it is. I'm just trying to think.
Beautiful drawing though.
Yes, absolutely.
So Torterra was on its two hind legs. Grottle was mid-jump. Turtwig is near the end of its jump.
So this one as well, it works both ways. It's definitely obviously meant to be like that, but works very well like that too. Excellent. A Memory Bearer, we've had this one before. We love the detail of this.
Definitely.
Still good.
Still good. I mean, great.
Still great. That it is. We have some other Lex cards for you now. This Giratina.
Okay. That's awesome. That's borderline epic.
It's do you know what stops it?
To cut off? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Glad we're on the same page. We have rules for a reason.
I'm glad that we stick to them most of the time.
Most of the time.
But yeah, the what do you call this? The leg coming out.
Yes.
Really well
leg.
done.
We'll go with leg.
Yeah. Palkia.
Oh yeah. The angle, the framing works for this quite well.
Yeah, again, one of the ones I was on the border could have been good, but
great.
I think in person you get a little bit more depth, more into it. So it's okay and great.
Yep.
Shaman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love seeing it frowning as well. Usually it's like a happy, calm type of, and now it's just like, it's giving you attitude.
I didn't actually notice that.
It's like a teenager. Sorry to all teenagers, it's not a thing, it's just I'm going through something with my kid.
Yeah, I also just like the little detail there with the speed it's coming up behind it. I don't know. Anyway, that works. Another Shaman?
Oh yeah, the other form.
Prefer this one.
It's very nice. Yeah. It's kind of like a grown-up version of the baby Shaman.
I see that.
Actual teenager.
Happy with great though?
Yes.
Excellent. You'll recognise this one?
Yes, I do.
So, it's funny, because this is a holo.
Is it a holo?
It is, yeah. You can barely tell.
What? Get out. Oh, okay. So, because it's so... The black is so black that you only see the glow around the lightning.
Exactly, that's it.
I think it works for this one.
It does. I mean, this again, I went and had a look after I judged it, and I still think this is a great card. It was in base set as well. This is one of the ones where the simplicity really works.
I think we had really low standards.
Yeah, maybe we were clutching at straws, but I just remember thinking this the Buzz was always an awesome card. Just the lightning across the back, the contrast of the black and the yellow, just it works.
Agreed.
And
happy with it there.
I'm glad you are. And that leads us to the last card of the set, which is another secret.
So no epics.
No epics. It was potentially no epics. We'll see. We'll discuss. This Swablu.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well drawn. Great card.
Excellent.
Love
okay.
It.
So that was Platinum.
Always appreciate a shiny Pokemon.
As you should.
Pretty cool set.
Pretty cool set.
Yeah, for a base set.
Yes.
Usually base sets are a bit like, But this one was like,
I think there are a lot of great cards.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and say that. There are some pretty good cards too.
Yeah. We've got a hefty pile to go through too.
Yes. We'll see how that pans out.
And quite a small stack of average cards, which is always great.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, for the set rankings anyway, usually.
Okay. Well, you mentioned quite a few times putting cards to the side. Let's hear other ways you've said that in the past.
Usually with the same words.
In different tones.
Love the detail. Put that to the side. I kind of like it. Let me think about it.
You want it to the side?
Yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah, really nice. I actually like this one.
Okay, we will put you to the side.
Polly's growing.
So, you did some thinking.
That was rough.
It was tough.
It was tough. Right.
Very much so.
Oh dear.
It was tough on basically every decision you made.
Yes.
That you had to make.
It was ridiculous.
We'll start with the Professor Oak's research for the worst card of the set.
Yes. And honestly, not even that bad, to be fair.
No, there are worse Professor Oak's research winners.
100%.
But I do, it was this or the Doug Tray for me. There was nothing that really stood out.
Yeah. I mean, at least, I don't know, I can't even justify saying why I picked this anymore. It's just, at the end I had to pick one and I settled for this one.
Just go with it being, again, that, steamrolled, weird Remoraid shape.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on in the background. Could be rocks, I'm guessing.
Is it a dam? I don't know. Who knows?
So
why is it colourful? Yeah. Okay, let's move you on.
It was rough.
Now, I think the one where you probably struggled the most with was the Glad Brad Award.
I struggled more.
I did too. We went back and forth with this.
Yeah, we did.
And ultimately, the winner, so the Glad Brad best non-rare card of the set, is the Smith Mages.
Yes. Very, very beautiful card. Beautiful colours. Initially, I thought that it got a bit too lost in the background, but then had lots of looks at it. But it works. It ties in nicely with the Pokemon. The detail, the little sparkles, even though it's not a holo, the sparkles in the cloud and everything, amazing. It's beautiful.
I agree. And I like the moon in the background, the way that's drawn too, I think just adds a little bit extra to it. The other two you struggled with, I do want to give these honourable mentions. This Lapras is phenomenal. It is.
Like, a simplistic phenomenal, in a sense, if I may say that.
You may.
It's beautiful. Like,
it's Mitsuhiro Rita, worth pointing out the artist here. Yeah. So this is, another thing we did mention is this is Kagamuru Himenu, who we often say is kind of like a second Kusajima. Hajime Kusajima.
Yeah, that's right. And if it's not Kusajima, then it's him.
Yeah, Himenu, absolutely. And then the third one that you struggled with was this Mark, who is, which is a Kusajima card.
Yes. So this is my personal favourite, but I had to be objective.
Yeah. Look, you can see, I think that just has that little bit extra with the colour.
Yeah.
I think the style here, the details, all beautiful, the framing of it as well. But yeah, okay. So I just thought I'd mention those two, but the winner of the Glad Brad is in fact Miss Mages.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then these cards are going from average to good.
Yeah.
So this Golduck actually had it, I think, initially.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
But just got right in the wrong pile.
It needed more lighting.
Something like that. It went to the side nonetheless, and we agreed it's a good card.
Really good drawing.
Easy. And this Skunk Tank, there's more, actually you can see more of it now. Maybe my eyes have adjusted or the lighting has changed.
It's a really good card. It's a really good drawing, actually. And I don't mind the background. I mean, I think we mentioned it before. The background is Team Galactic's hideout, or base, right? So, and I think in a lot of the Team Galactic cards, it's either you see the satellite dish or that towery thing in the back, right? So, but it's done well. The lighting is really nice. The drawing itself for the Pokemon's really good.
Okay, yeah, cool. I can live with that one. These are going from good to great.
Yes,
starting with Lucario.
It's just everything, right? The colours, the detail in it, the aura, the glow around it. It's done so well. Great card.
Easy. Okay, happy with that. Vigoroth.
Action shot, really cool pose, beautiful details.
Cool. I think we discussed this in enough depth before. Happy with that one. Chansey.
Yeah. It's doing something.
Yes, that it is.
Beautiful detail. Love the shading on the Pokemon. It's done really, really well. It's a great card.
Alright, there you go. It's Chimchar.
It's the detail in this one that makes it. The detail, the fact that it's not just standing there, it's swinging, mid-swing kind of thing, and it's like turned backwards. It's captured that moment really nicely.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to grade as well.
Correct.
Awesome. Then we have... So again, thought about this long and hard.
Yes.
We basically went back and forth about this. So these are great already. Were they epic?
Were they epic? So...
this one is like, looking at it now, I could have accepted very easily going, you know what? Do you also want to just mention the forms here?
Yeah, so this is the...
Altered form.
Yes, the altered form. I'm personally not a fan of the altered form. I prefer the origin form. It's
100%.
way cooler.
Agreed. But this card here, the background, the colours, the lightning, like, I'm still...
On the fence?
So on the fence.
Like, really, like, we're about to fall over the fence.
I think, yeah, if the wind blew the other direction, the slightest bit, or changed direction...
Okay, so, check boxes. Epic pose. Kind of.
That's
the thing, right? Kind of. Is it doing a move? Pretty sure it is.
Again, it's hard to say. It's got lightning coming off it. But the one thing that maybe holds it back is the fact that it is the altered form. I don't know if that... But the colours on this work so much better than most of the other altered form versions.
I have to agree, yeah.
So, it's a tough one. I think... I don't know what to think. Let's just stick with what we've done.
I think objectively, it just misses out. Just. And I'm saying just.
By the barest of mine. Yeah. Skin of my teeth. Yeah. Okay, cool. The other one, honourable mention, is this Giratina origin form.
Yeah.
Totally different style.
Super different, but...
so cool.
It is awesome. Like, I wish it was doing a move.
Yeah.
In a sense, but then where would you put that move in there?
That's what I was going to say.
That pose is really cool. I wouldn't change that, so...
And even just like the these coming from off frame as well. It's an amazing card. The moon, the detail in the bottom corner there. It's like, again, so on the fence. But I just can't. Yeah. Actually, I totally could. But we won't. I can't even give you a good valid one. It's like that fourth, between great and epic. But anyway, we digress. And we went back and forth with this Blaziken 2 for ages. Because it's just so cool.
Definitely epic pose.
Amazing pose.
Super well drawn. We were arguing about whether or not it was doing a move or not.
I think it is. I think you can make... Like, okay, it's got a clutch. It's kind of doing that with a hand. With both hands, actually.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not just standing, it's like mid-kick or jump or something. I think there's enough in this one to...
Well, ultimately, we decided...
It's an epic.
It's an epic card, and I'm A-okay with that.
Okay, I'm glad. Oh, that was a struggle.
It was. They're fantastic cards. This has been a fantastic set.
I mean, exactly. It says a lot about the set itself, right? Like, the fact that we struggled so hard to make these decisions means that the set is a really, really good set.
I agree. Look, we'll get to it in a moment with the set review. Let's go and have a look at the awards quickly. So, where are the awards? Not there. There we go. What are we adding this week? Like, I'm just... As we go through it, I always try and think of, would the Miss Majors fit in with this? And I think it would.
It does.
There are some which are quite similar and some which are very different.
And to be fair, like, the Lapras or the Muck would not be out of place here.
No, the more I look at it, the Muck I think is phenomenal. The Muck kind of reminds me of the Dark Arbok. Sorry, not the Muck. The Lapras reminds me of the lighter Dark Arbok. Got there in the end.
I keep saying we should have more than one winner each week, but I guess not.
But we just can't do it. Like, otherwise because we have this discussion fairly often. This week we add the Gladbrad, and it is, of course, the Miss Majors. Yeah. And I'm happy with it.
As well deserved.
Yeah, I think so. Now the Professor Oak's Research Award.
Our second favourite award.
So, again, just talking about, does it tie in, or does it fit in with the other cards on this?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. That Horsey from Neogenesis, oof, rough. Same with that Pupitar. You didn't hate that one.
I didn't hate that. I quite like that one.
Did you?
I still disagree on that one. But anyway. We're way past that now.
We are. There's a barboach here as well, which also steamrolled.
That barboach is very reminiscent of this Remoraid today.
Kind of feels it. I mean, there's a little bit more going on in this one, but not that much.
Definitely.
Yeah, we had Machoke last week from Stormfront, and this week we welcome Remoraid.
Again, it's not even too bad. Like, honestly, like, this page aren't even that bad.
No.
But they're pretty bang average.
Yeah, they're like the bottom rung of average, but that's fine. Okay, let us move on to the set breakdown. So, Dave, we had 132 cards.
Yep.
And less than a quarter of them were average.
That's insane. I think this is the first time.
This is definitely the first time. So it gives us a grand score, final points of 735, which is a big number.
That is huge.
That is huge. Run it through the maths, gives you a weighted average of 5.568.
What?
Yes. So that obviously very easily puts it right up the top.
Holy moly.
By a fair bit. So Platinum, thus far, is the best Pokemon set.
Ridiculous. That is huge. That is such a huge gap from number 2.
It is huge. What are your...
I'm shocked.
Are you?
Shook it.
Well, so why? Why are you shocked? Did you not think it deserves to be up the top?
No. Well, so I definitely think it deserves to be at the top, but I wasn't expecting it to be that far ahead.
It's, like about 40% of the set is great or epic, which is
insane.
And we debated long and hard about some of them even being epic. And
true, we didn't take this lightly.
No.
Wow.
So 5.568 is like more than 0.7 of a jump.
That is, I'm at a loss
Dave
for words.
This is great watching Dave off camera. I thought I'd get you on there. He's very pleasantly surprised, I think.
Wow, yeah, I am. So I guess to date, this is the most collectible set that we think.
Comfortably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to agree, because nearly 80% of the set is a good and above.
Yeah, which I think is a very, very collectible set.
That is huge. That's a big... We're making a...
It's going to be hard to beat that. Yeah. It's impressive.
We're making a huge statement here with this one.
The set is making the statement. I mean, there were some which were on the border of... Maybe some could have dropped down from great to good. Maybe some could have also gone up. Although I think with you, glass half full, more could have maybe dropped down. But even so, even if you drop 5 or 6 cards, still comfortably number 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. And what kills me is, even before your changes, this was comfortably in the 5s.
Really?
Yeah. So I knew last week, we were meant to film this last week, Dave was sick.
Sorry.
And I was like, oh, you're missing the number 1, Dave. Killing me. But it was worth the wait.
It was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah,
wow.
Very happy with it. And when I was going through it, I went through it 3 times, because I'm like, there's no way that there are this many great cards.
With light on or off?
With light very much on.
Okay.
Actually, no, I did it in my normal way. I very much did it in my normal way, with the down lights, not the in-your-face lights. And only 20, I think I had about 26 average cards or something like that before, so very few.
Definitely a great set to collect.
Phenomenal set.
Most collectible, the set with the most collectible cards, in a sense.
I think so, and I don't even think it would be that expensive a set to finish relative to others. Like, the level X's aren't stupidly priced. I don't think you really have many in the $100. Well, okay, if you get them, depends on the condition, obviously. But
I think the main concern is the condition, right? Getting them in a good condition would be the most difficult part.
I always talk near mint. That's what I collect. So I would say raw as well. So I think they're probably the most expensive ones, up around the 100 mark.
Okay.
But not that many of them, I wouldn't think. You have a lot in the 50s with the hollows, and then plenty in the teens and 20s. So it adds up.
Yeah, of course.
But
it always does.
Well, the sets these days, straight out of the box, or a master set, is like $3,000. Some of them.
Really?
Yeah, it kills me. I just don't understand it.
They
drop.
Sets, though.
They are big sets, and they do drop eventually. Except Evolving Skies, which is just
Evolving Cries.
The pull rates there are just insanely bad. That's because anyway, we won't get into that now. That's
We'll
down the
get
line.
there. We'll get there.
Yeah, I hope to
We'll
finish
get
that
to
off by the time we get there. I think I'm missing about 10 cards from that, and it's like still $1,500.
None that I can help you with.
No, well, the Moonbryon is just stupidly priced and overhyped as well. But by the by, let's focus on Platinum here.
That's can I say that's an epic set?
I think you can. I really think you can.
And that sums it up quite well. I mean, like, epic cards are rated 5.
Yeah.
It's in the 5s.
Yes, absolutely.
Pretty epic.
It makes sense. I am very happy with it there.
Yeah, it's not out of place.
No.
Definitely not.
A lot of beautiful cards.
Have you seen the next week's set then?
I did it 2 weeks ago, so I can't even remember what it is.
Can you at least say better or worse? I think nothing will beat this for a while.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder how... Every time we think nothing will beat something, it obviously eventually does. I think a more interesting question at this point is, will anything beat the Neo Genesis, which is the bottom of the table?
I'm going to say no.
So let's just have a look at how far...
No.
Let's see how far down it is.
So what, 5.5?
5.5, and it's... So it's the...
2.3. Wow. So 3.2 points.
Difference, yeah. And it's... I mean, Neo Genesis, I feel bad, but I also don't.
Which one? Okay, hold on. I remember I made a few changes in a few sets back, and that changed one of the Diamond and Pearl ones, I think?
Must have been Diamond and Pearl base.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Because that was supposed to be the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So that's my changes.
It was very close to it. I didn't know if it was quite there. It was so that's sitting in 31st currently, and that will continue to go down, as will obviously everything beneath it. Look, there is still hope that something will beat Neo Genesis, and that it isn't the worst set. What I will say as well is, I'm sure plenty of people will look at Neo Genesis and get caught up with nostalgia and just go, "Oh no, it was way better than the worst set ever."
I mean, just like us with base set.
Yeah, but that's it.
Base set.
Which is sitting where? 35th. So,
yes.
where are you? There you go. 30. Like, base set is just so average. And then we had a look today, we had the Hitmonchan and the Electabuzz from there. Like, I still think the Hitmonchan is an average card. I did prefer the way it was done in Platinum. The Electabuzz, is it really a great card by current?
Probably not, to be honest.
Yeah, it's hard to argue that, hey. It really is. But I like it, so...
Yeah. Again, I think that's a bit of the nostalgia coming in, right? I mean,
perhaps.
Last week, while I was sick, I was flipping through my base set.
Oh,
just going through it, like, oh yeah, I like these cards. But yeah, they're ranked 35th, apparently. Yeah,
I mean, I'd be curious. We will one day go and review a couple of the Wizard of the Coast ones and just see where we think the cards rank.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd change that much. Maybe a few points here and there, but I think it'd be fairly consistent.
But you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad the Pokemon Company took over, and because they've done a really good job so far.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting better.
I think so too. As we get in, I mean, it'll be interesting with the Heart Gold, Soul Silver sets because they bring something else altogether. And then after that, you have... What's after that? Does that go into then...
Black and White?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Does it go into Black and White, or is there something I'm missing? I always feel like there's something I'm missing. Got Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then...
I think it was Black and White.
Yeah, okay. Good. Right,
maybe. It's been a while.
I can actually tell you very easily. So next week we have Rising Rivals. Oh, so we did Stormfront last week. That's what we did. I'm so all over the place. Yeah, so there's Call of Legends, which is between... it's a strange one, Call of Legends. Anyway, we'll get to Call of Legends.
Borderline Call of Duty.
Where are we? Okay, cool. Dave, I think let's just go to your final thoughts on Platinum.
That was an epic set.
It was.
I was... Yeah, lost for words. Really, still am struggling for words right now.
At how high it is on the leaderboard?
It is insane. But look, it deserves to be there. Because, 80% of the set is good and above.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Well, and then 40% is great and above. So, big numbers.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to knock that one off.
I think so. It'll be there for a while.
I think it will be.
But I think eventually something will come out.
What will be interesting is when you start getting the full arts and the secret rares and...
Yeah, we're going to have a lot to do on it. How are we going to judge that fairly? I don't know.
But there are about 110 sets currently with the main expansions and a couple of the holiday sets, I think they're called. So we're about halfway through, which is, it's exciting. We've been going at this for nearly a year now.
Yes, correct, yeah. Pretty fun.
Yeah. I suppose, 40 weeks. So a few sicknesses and illnesses here. We went through Christmas last year.
Yes.
Hopefully do that again this year.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. That was epic.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it too, right?
Yeah.
We certainly did.
I was excited. That's why I did a different order today, because otherwise... Anyway.
Fair enough.
Cool. Dave, as always, thank you for your time.
Thank you too.
And we'll see you next week for Rising Rivals.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Take it easy. See ya.